We've just finished the process and it's now 11:20. We'll be coming back in the morning at 8 o'clock. We will narrow that shortlist down and come up with our final selection for the fund. It's a long process.
The Outset Contemporary Art Fund is a pot of money that enables Tate to acquire work from Frieze Art Fair on an annual basis. This is its 10th anniversary. It's a rather remarkable collaboration between an art fair, a patrons group, a sponsor and a public institution.
The process of purchasing work for the Outset Fund is incredibly exciting and quite intense. Myself, Tanya Barson and our external curators were allowed into the fair last night. And this gave us a really, really great opportunity just to have a look as much stuff as possible. But obviously with over 160 different galleries, it's a lot to get through. We came back again this morning with Nicholas Sirota, and at that point the serious discussion really began.
And it is a beautiful painting.
We've got a couple of very early works by Ryan.
One of her mailers, is it?
Presenting the collection, so something interesting to look at. We need to really have things on reserve by 11 because that's when the VIP.
We never go in blind. We have there's a sense of design and strategy behind our acquisitions. But of course what they encounter is often wildly at variance to the list we've had because galleries change their minds. And we have just a few hours to again race around the fair, see everything the curators from the night before highlighted and do our negotiations, slap on our reserves, seal the deals before the patrons, the first wave of patrons come in just before lunch.
I'm delighted that we purchased a work by Cara. She's a British painter whose work has recently come to prominence. I've been making studio visits to her for the last 2 or 3 years and watching as the painting has developed.
When we started the fund, I think there was a feeling that it would be mostly dedicated to young emerging artists, that it was a young fair and it was about contemporary art. But what has been very interesting is that over 10 years it's occasionally thrown up something of interest historically.
We're looking at a painting in particular from 1977. He works abstractly. He often works with this idea of targets and circles, and the piece incorporates that also with these horizontal lines.
I'm very happy as, of course, a Japanese curator to contribute one of the work by Japanese women artist, Hideko Fukushima. It's great development to have her work in the collection.
For us to be able to acquire this sculpture by Nicholas Lobo, a young South African artist, is really fantastic.
What's interesting about the fund is that of the acquisitions that we've made over a 10-year period, almost 80% are of artists who are entering the collection for the very first time. So there really is a sort of breath of fresh air about it.
We're very thrilled. It was wonderful having you all here, and thanks for the opportunity.
A great 10th anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you.